on the Retro Show today.
Whoa. Incredible! Thank you, very breakfast! This is my dream! It's so cool.
Asteroids.
Oh yeah.
No, your name's not Kevin. This is episode 11. Oh, hey, Chip Dippers.
Easy now, respect. Welcome to the Retro Show. Easy now, eyes here on the couch with me, Julie, and welcome to the Retro Show. You gotta respect the recipode, right? In it. What's wrong with your face, sweet Julie? Now, I has been told when I done an Ali G voice in the last episode recipode by you commentators down under the video on the YouTube that I's got to do. I's got to do the whole recipode in this voice. Oh, sorry, I hit your face. Respect your face. Westlife. Great band. Are you okay?
Ali G was so old news.
Easy now.
Yes.
Me Julie. I mean, Zuli. She looked like Zul, innit?
Oh my gosh.
Easy now, me Zuli. There is no wife, there is only Zul. But you saying that's kind of old news makes me think now it's time for old news.
Booyakasha!
Well, welcome to old news.
That was old news.
It's gonna be. It's been told that I is not going to do that voice for the whole show. This voice is fine. So this is W.H. Smith's because Zap64, our very favorite Commodore 64 magazine, has finally re-emerged in the shops for real. For real! Sorry, I'm trying not to. For the first time in over 30 years.
Wow.
So it's, I think, in about 400 stores of W.H. Smith's. It might still be there. I think they've each got about 4 copies. About 4 copies. Some have got 3.5 copies.
Oh.
It's also there with Crash and Fusion magazine. And they're little bookazines. So unlike these mini magazines, they're thick annuals, essentially. And I think still A5, but a lot more reading material there. Easy now, I'll put you there. This here is Chris Wilkins' wife and going to be daughter. Oh, doesn't make sense. You're going to see his daughter as well. Not his wife's going to be his daughter. There she is. And they are checking out because Chris is the editor of the news app. And
sure is.
And Crash. And there it is on the shelves. Now, I used to buy Zap64 as a kid, so I cannot tell you how magical this is. Actually seeing it in the shop I used to go to. The shop I used to buy Commodore 64 games in as well. Loads of people have been sending in their photos. Here's a little selection.
Wow.
The nice thing about being A5 is it stands in front of
It does.
everything else.
Yeah. That's very cool.
Yeah. And this is Robin Hogg. He's one of the writers along with me and some other very talented, fine folks. And that is Trevor Story, who designed this wonderful cover for the bookazine. And there it is, on someone's coffee table.
How special is that?
Yeah, love it. So check out Zap64. You can also find it at fusionretrobooks.co.uk or something. It's down here. And next up,
we have Scalextric with their 1980s Back to the Future versus Knight Rider race set.
now look at this.
That's pretty cool.
Now, I never had Scalextric, not to be confused with Scalextrics, which is what most people call it. But most of my friends did. Did you have it in America, Scalextric?
I've never heard that name before. That doesn't mean it wasn't here. I don't think I ever had one, but I know my best friend did.
There it is in all its glory. Of course, we've been loving Knight Rider recently here on the channel. And it's Time Machine versus Kid.
It's Time Machine versus Timeless Machine.
That's very clever.
Thank you.
That's the signal of
Finger guns.
please
Laugh for us.
Please laugh at my joke. But I was thinking about this the other day. Kid just has so much more personality. I don't think it's just because he had a personality. Just as
literal personality.
Just the way that car looks. There's something about Michael Chaffee's design of that Black Beauty. Can I call it that? Although that was also a horse in the 80s. Next.
Is this the most epic new car? Hyundai has just announced a new Grandeur EV retro car. Its style is based on the first 1986 model. It has pixelated headlights and front grille with a glowing badge. The rear lights are also full pixel LED as well as the indicators. There are 16-inch dish wheels with 205 wide tyres. The interior has red velvet seats. The ceiling has LEDs and mirrors for a cool effect. It has a one-spoke steering wheel, 18 speakers with a huge digital dash that is a soundbar. Would you buy it?
Yes. No. So Hyundai, if any of you are watching from Hyundai head office, we'd love to feature it on the show. If you want to send us a couple of sample cars.
Sure.
One for each foot, like rollerblading, or one for each presenter. But who says retro isn't what it used to be? Retro is the new now.
Yeah.
That is it though for old news. And next up, we've got I See What You Meme.
I'll see what he memes. Oh.
And first up,
what?
Leofractic hasn't seen this. This is from Ian Baker, and he's a professional cartoonist / illustrator.
Yeah, how cool.
He was a ZX Spectrum kid back in the day, and he does caricatures.
He sure does.
Mainly of YouTubers recently.
Oh my gosh.
Don't you love that?
I do, and I actually, that's the hair I have right now. This is so cool. What computer is that?
I think it's a Tandy.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I love that so much. You're not in it, I'm sorry.
As Puppyfractic, the second keels over saying, I want more. So if you can hear whining and heavy breathing.
Might be this guy.
Blame him.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you so much, Ian.
I'd like that framed, please. Thank you.
Yeah, put it in the frame.
Oh.
Next.
Oh, come on, dude. The Atari ST is way better than the Amiga. It's basically the same machine, but $100 cheaper. Plus, it has a MIDI built in, and no one can really tell the difference anyway. Oh.
Dead. We could actually reenact that, couldn't we?
No, is he gonna
just
muffle you?
Pull that pillow.
Oh.
We pretend the ST owner's under here.
The oldie but goodie, the old Commodore 64.
In service since 1982, no OS update needed to date.
Wow.
Now this is a very old meme that I've seen probably 100 times on Facebook.
Dear Mom and Dad, remember in 1982 when you told me to stop playing Asteroids on my Atari 2600 for hours on end? Remember you told me what a waste of time it was? Well, it took me almost 40 years, but here we are.
NASA's DART spacecraft is on its way to slam into an asteroid. In an attempt to knock it off course, we actually watched the takeoff from Vandenberg Air Force Base. Just remember we saw a little dot in the night sky.
Yeah.
You can just see the rockets taking off from our back garden. But yeah, asteroids is now real. Right, listen up. Listen, ready?
Did you hear the beat to Mario there?
That was cool.
Very real and accidental. Thank you, Jack Beast01. Now I'm scared of him. And that is it for I See What You Meme.
I saw what he meant.
He keeps such good beat. And first up, before we unbox some very special things, I do have to thank our sponsor, PCBWay! They do great quality PCBs starting at just $5 because, as we all know, PCB stands for
Printed Circuit Board.
Packaged computer boxes. Obviously. Speaking of sponsors, not really a sponsor, but Gutsy Aiden sent us this mousepad. This is a mousepad. It's the type that you put your keyboard, your mouse, and whatever else you want on for a really snazzy, soft work surface. They sent us a few, so we'll be mixing these up in future episodes. Links in the description, as well as the one for PCBWay. But thank you. This is the 8-bit line that they do.
I really like this.
I love it.
It's got, like, it's pretty thick. I dig it.
It's good quality, and I actually have one. How I found out about them is I bought one for my main editing desk in a different design. Thanks, Aiden. Okay, Would you like to collect those 2 boxes?
She's so strong.
Oh my god, it's terrifying.
That was my Incredible Hulk.
This is very special. This is even more special. That's a Christmas card from Nosh Abroad, Chris Gomez, who sent us some t-shirts previously. I'm wearing one here, but he didn't have one in size for Leofractic, so he's just sent her that one as a belated Christmas gift.
Thank you.
He said you're welcome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was fast.
You don't have the 2-way earpiece?
No.
Oh, thank you, Chris Nosh Abroad.
Oh my gosh. It's so cute.
This is extremely special, and we've been told not to open it until today, and we are not able to show it until the day this Resipode airs, which is now. So, time travel's weird. I'm going to set this to one side.
Oh.
There's a mouse in there.
No, you hit my antenna, and it went bang.
Hello. Would you like to do the honours?
What is it?
It's very well packaged, whatever it is. It's loud. I'm still not there. Oh. Wow. That was loud.
Wow, wow, wee wah.
Wow, wow, wee wah.
This is sponsored by Sacha Baron Cohen.
Apparently so. This is beautiful. This is a replacement keyboard for the Amiga 1200. And this is from Sergius Zapankovic. I hope I pronounced that right. And he's made these brand new keyboards. Bottom. This one is actually custom designed. You're not going to be able to order them custom, but he very kindly put this in the colors that I want because I'm planning a Amiga 1200 refurb and upgrade. And I'm going to be changing the color of the case and adding all sorts of new goodies inside, including this. I feel like this will look really nice with a kind of mid-grey sprayed case.
Yeah.
It is on my admittedly long list of upcoming videos, but we will get to that. These are mechanical switches too. You see what I timed?
No.
But love it. Okay, the big moment. The mystery box. This is from Retro Games Limited, makers of the C64 Mini and all sorts of mini things. I am hoping it is the Amiga 500 Mini, but it could just be a wad of t-shirts.
Could be.
Shall we see?
Yeah.
Here we go.
T-shirt.
What is it? Rabbit?
Oh, bless you.
Must be allergic to whatever's in here.
Yeah, apparently. Okay. Ooh, it's not feeling t-shirty.
Are you excited? Yeah.
He's terrified.
Oh.
Oh, this is nice.
Maybe it is t-shirts beautifully wrapped.
All right, the big moment. Drum roll, please. Oh. Oh, this looks really fun. Okay, would you like to take yours? Ladies first. And while you open that, I'll open the Puppy Fractics.
Mine feels like Lego.
It sounded like it. As it's Puppy Fractics, plural, gift, we should get both of them up here. There is a third one, but she's asleep. She's an old lady. Let's see what we got.
Ooh.
Oh, chewy chunks. Do you like these?
Favorite.
We'll give these to all of them later because otherwise they'll be making munching sounds on the mic. Should we open ours together?
Yeah. It is a Valentine's Day present.
How sweet. Oh, how sweet. As I said that.
Ooh.
Out come the sweets. Ooh, oh, wham bar. Yeah. You ever had a wham bar? Well, they used to... What's going on?
She asked him if he'd ever tried.
They used to come in little candy sweets rather than a bar. But Wham is the one I used to get as a kid. On our school bus to school, we'd stop at the sweet shop and I'd always get a Wham bar. That's why I've got 13 fillings. They're keeping us from keeping you in suspense for far too long, so...
T-shirts!
Wow! So this, I believe it's 3D printed.
Yeah, looks like it. Whoa!
Serial number 1? I'm obviously holding something very special here.
Yeah.
So I believe this is the prototype that they've been using for the A500 Mini. And it's not just a pretty case, it's fully working.
Wow.
We don't have time in this recipode to do a full unboxing and walkthrough and all of that, because this ain't that kind of show, but I'm gonna, as soon as we wrap filming on this, I'm gonna start recording and filming, testing this out and seeing what the menu system's like, what the games are like. So cute. Well, let's put it next to the mini Nintendo NES screen. Now it looks like a full dedicated setup. It's actual size.
That's really cute.
Or I look like a giant.
You usually do.
It's the Leofractic Maxi. And we've got more in here, of course. A moose! So this is the prototype mouse.
Can I feel it?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. It almost looks like it's going to be squishy for some reason.
Yeah.
But it is not.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Oh, a thing. And an A500 Mini quick guide. So this will be the first time anyone's seeing this.
I mean, they've seen it, but yeah.
Unpacking. So there's going to be a gamepad. Now, I don't know if we've got a gamepad.
Oh!
We've got a gamepad. Look at this.
That's cool.
So this is modeled after the Commodore CD-TV gamepad.
Naturally.
Yeah, and it will be, obviously it won't be this color, these are just prototype for playability testing. Oh boy. Okay, that's it, a very nice and succinct little user guide.
Bilingual.
Are you? No. Oh, yeah. And they also sent me this, which I printed out, which is a more in-depth user guide. Worms, the director's cut. So we might have to get
Chris
Blythe from Team 17. He was one of the coders of Worms, of the Worms series, in fact, on the Amiga. Get him over here for a 2-player game. That could be fun.
Geronimo!
How did you do that?
I made it come out of my mouth.
We've got HDMI cable and
USB-C.
USB-C for power, I'm going to guess. And oh, yeah, we already had this out. I just want to play with it again. It's a beautiful prototype. Wow. Well, let's set this up here.
Perfect.
The shape of things to come. Oh, well, thank you so much, Retro Games Limited. We are not worthy, but we love it all the same.
Leofractic, okay.
She is the main attraction, after all. Awesome. All right. Well,
Do you want to put all the...
I'm just kidding. Thanks, Retro Games Limited. All right. Well, that is it for FUnboxing. Next up, how about a nice, delicious bowl of Homebrews?
Well, why don't we clean this up before we get to Homebrews?
Okay, go for it. Oh, you missed the flump. Do it again. It's better. Now it's time for Homebrews. And first up with Homebrews, we have got this. Can you tell what this is?
It is a steampunk computer.
Can you tell what computer from the keyboard?
Is it an Amiga?
Yep, it's a steampunk Amiga. by Frank Retro Gadget Man. It's a fully functional steampunk Commodore Amiga, inspired by the love of retro computers and steampunk.
It's so cool.
It's also got a hint of Commodore PET.
Yeah.
You can tell from the screen,
screen,
bezel. Now he has a separate video all about it on his YouTube, so feel free to check that out. Now look, we can have a closer look.
Ooh.
There's the kickstart.
That's cool. Whoa.
Now look at the detail on this. This is the Amiga Boing Ball. I love just that it looks like old tarnished
is that, like,
brass.
Laser etched in there?
I don't know how he does it, but it's got the patina effect and everything.
Yeah. The mouse.
The mouse. I kind of want to use that. I'm not into steampunk until now, but underside of the mouse.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And there's the man himself. That is Frank, Retro Gadget Man.
Where's he located?
In there.
Oh. This looks like a store, not like a...
I don't know, but if he has a link, we'll put it in the description below.
That's very, very cool.
Love it, Frank. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next up, similarly cool, is Stephen Aspinwall and his custom paint job on a couple of consoles. He says he knows it's sacrilegious, but sometimes he really wants to make things his own.
Yeah. PlayStation.
There's the controller. 10, print hello. 20, go to 10. Next up, this is from HB Obi-Wan, and he's made Arsteroids. He's always wanted to turn our logo into a spaceship for a while, and he's finally found a way by making Arsteroids. Should we say it together?
Arsteroids.
We just sound Scottish now. And this is his modern take on asteroids. It's got some basic game mechanics. It's also got a hint of Star Wars, as you can tell.
That looks so cool. You know what? It really reminds me of Ahsoka Tano.
Oh yeah.
And the colors, the blue and
The
orange.
tendrils.
Yeah.
Well, this again is for all those parents who said, stop playing asteroids. Your son or daughter could have turned into HB Obi-Wan.
So cool. It looks so much cooler on this than our retro computer.
Yeah. But also looks cool from there and from there. Alright. We've paused the game, which means it's time to pause our Homebrews section.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, from retro art to retro works of art, as we talk about our sponsor, Masterworks.io. I wink. As Puppyfractic has appeared because she also loves art, don't you, baby? Now, being a caninosaur of the arts, Puppyfractic wanted to know how she could invest in the arts, without being a millionaire. Oh, are you? Poor thing.
Well, with Masterworks.io, you can buy shares in artwork by famous artists like Banksy, Andy Warhol, and Basquiat.
And using their secondary market, you can then sell your shares to another investor if you want.
With contemporary art prices outpacing the S&P 500 total return by 174%, it's estimated there's currently $1.7 trillion of wealth held in art, and Masterworks.io is already valued at $1 billion.
So if you too, like Puppyfractic, would like to invest in some fine art, check out Masterworks.io. Now, there is a waiting list, but you can get started in just a few clicks and skip the line by using the special link in the description. You can start diversifying your pet folio. Oh, you want this? Okay. Would you like a nice tasty bowl of nostalgia flakes?
My favorite.
And first up, you remember my documentary?
I do.
And how we showed the clip of Tegan here opening his C64. Well, we're getting really meta now. This is Tegan watching, he doesn't know it yet, he's going to be watching himself on YouTube.
There he is.
And his new owner will no doubt. Like he's just won the World Cup.
Ooh, he's flossing.
Thank you, PerryFractic, for putting me in your video.
Thank you, PerryFractic. This was my dream. I always wanted to be on YouTube. Thanks. Yes.
Well, you've been on YouTube before, but on my channel, which is a lot smaller. All right. Thanks, PerryFractic.
You guys are welcome.
Oh, yes!
Oh, that was so sweet.
You're very welcome, Tegan. It's like he's won the World Cup or something in football.
The Super Bowl.
And by the way, it's his 9th birthday, or it was on 22nd of February. So happy birthday, Tegan.
Happy birthday, Tegan.
And if Dad's on his game again, he'll be able to film Tegan watching himself
On his birthday.
on, possibly on this show, watching himself on my other show, which was from the previous 3 shows ago.
Yes.
Love it. Next up,
Leonard Nimoy using a Commodore 64.
Spock, yeah. Westlife.
No.
Oh, that was the other one, sorry.
Yeah. Live long and prosper.
Prostate.
Live long and
with your
prosper.
prostate, everybody. Get them checked over the age of 40, boys. Not boys anymore. I love that. I can't quite make out the brand of the monitor or the printer. I want to say like Magnavox or something, but I just don't know. If you do, pop it in the comments.
I like that he has his Star Trek shirt on.
That's one of my favorite things when people appreciate what they've been in.
Oh, yeah.
They sometimes go through a phase where they kind of hate on it, like Harrison Ford with Star Wars, and then they get back into it.
Yeah.
That's why it's fun watching David Hasselhoff now, because he really appreciates
Oh, yeah.
the love for Knight Rider, and he's not shy.
I thought you were going to say Baywatch, but yeah.
And that, but he's not shy showing up for an interview driving kid. Anyway,
Oh, hello.
who's this?
There's a doggo.
Look, it's like you. This looks like you. What's up?
It's you.
This is from Michael Christophus, and it's his computer sidekick, Luna.
Luna.
Luna's a black-mouthed cur.
Oh.
Now, people often ask in the comments, is Puppy Fractic a black-mouthed cur?
She is not.
She is not. She is, what is she again?
She is Great Pyrenees. She's got a Great Pyrenees. German Shepherd and American Staffordshire Terrier and
So
American
Bull Terrier?
Bulldog.
Bulldog? Bull Terrier.
No,
Because
I think she's an American.
something American, anyway.
She is a dog.
Exactly. You ever get the feeling you're being watched? Speaking of being watched,
Hello, I'm Kalyan, and today I'm gonna play on 40-year-old computer playing the game Galaxian.
so this was sent in by Kalayan, and he's introducing his 10-year-old boy to a Bulgarian Apple II clone.
Whoa.
Talk about Clone Wars. Look at that, Galaxian on the clone. Now, he said he wanted to make a video for his new YouTube channel. We'll put the link down here. Good job.
It's pretty good.
Seems like a normal Apple II to me.
Yeah.
And last up,
So one of my dad's favorite Christmas movies is Jingle All the Way, and when I saw that Funko actually made the Turbo Man doll, I knew I had to get it for him. I found replica wrapping paper on Etsy as well. Then I designed and wrote out the tag with help from my sister to look just like the one in the film.
Santa?
he does look like Santa.
Wow, what does it look like? It looks like, what's his name? Oh my god, they make one? What the hell? That is so cool. Look at the paper.
How special is that?
Very special. We just watched Jingle All the Way at Christmas,
Time.
so that's very appropriate. Good job, Carmen. That wraps it up for Nostalgia Flakes.
In Turbo Man wrapping paper.
Exactly. That unwraps wrapping it up for Nostalgia Flakes. It's probably just as well because Puppy Fractic's gone a bit weird.
She's being a bit creepy.
You okay in there?
You big weirdo.
At one point she was watching the screen, but watching her reflection.
Yeah.
Talk about self-obsessed. She's definitely gone a bit weird. So that's it for our show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which means it just remains for us to say thank you so much for watching. I'll be back in a week or maybe 2 with that full deep dive into the A500 Mini.
Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe and support below, and cheerio.
Cheerio. Say cheerio. Good.
Oh.
You want to be released? Okay. She's released. So are you.